What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, Feel Good. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to the entire 6 episodes of this new show. And yes, this video review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this review. Let me start by saying that prior to this show, I had no clue who Mae Martin was. And then came along this show and bam, now I know. After which, of course, I started Googling her and watching her gigs on YouTube. She's got some good materials, man. And just like many other comedy series out there that feature actual comedians, Feel Good is loosely based on Mae Martin's real-life experiences. Specifically, her battling addiction to substances like cocaine. If you ask me, so Rama, is Feel Good hilarious? My answer to you would be, you will not find yourself laughing your guts out. This is not the rolling on the floor, physical slapstick type of show, because the comedy in Feel Good is more relational. So what it lacks in its ability to consistently tickle your funny bone, Feel Good makes up for in smartly highlighting the nuances of love and the complications that come with the fact that sexuality is indeed a spectrum. Written and created by Mae Martin and Joe Hampson, starring comedian Mae Martin as a rising talent on the stand-up comic circuit and a recovering addict whose addictive behaviors and intense romanticism dominate every single part of her life. She meets a pragmatic but so far heterosexual partner in George, played by Charlotte Ritchie. They're both very smitten of each other, and they embark on an intoxicating romance as Mae juggles relationships with her parents, fellow addicts in a drug support group, her colleagues at the local stand-up club. Mae tries to transform her relationship with George from an addictive one to a healthy one, but can you actually replace a toxic addiction to love with the actual love itself? Mae is a Canadian comedian who lives in the UK. So, although it's not a big focus of this show, but Feel Good does give you a bit of a sneak peek, a window to what English stand-up comedy scene looks like. And what do you know? Their comedy clubs look just like ours here, and the competition among the comics is similar as well. Why would anybody be surprised? Okay, I digress. Alright, basically there are two dilemmas surrounding the two lead characters. With George, she's having problem coming out. She's too worried or too concerned about what her friends might think of her if she does. Meanwhile, Mae is the one trying to pull George into proudly embracing what they share together. At the same time, Mae is also still dealing with her past, fearing that she might fall off the wagon again. So both these ladies are tethering on shaky grounds. There are times when each of them feels confident, but there are times when insecurity kicks in. I think a lot of couples out there, gay or straight, would be able to relate with the doubts that both George and Mae constantly go through. Yes, there are only 6 episodes on this show, but I think the writers Mae Martin and Joe Hampson mindfully pick out areas about the characters that are worth exploring. Mae Martin, since she obviously plays a loose version of herself on this show, practically brings a lot of her personality as well through her character, and her sense of humor as well, of course. This is the first time that I've come across Mae Martin's acting, but she seems at ease whenever she has to unlock an emotional side of her, especially with a topic like addiction that might hit too close to home. Maybe it's just me, but her co-star, Charlotte Ritchie, looks and sounds and behaves like she could be Emily Mortimer's long-lost sister. I swear to God, those two should totally play sisters in a movie together someday. But for reals though, Charlotte is the perfect yang to May's yin anytime that their characters are on an anxiety-induced mode. Lisa Kudrow plays May's overly worried mom who bottles things up inside but is not afraid of confrontation. Lisa is unlike anything you've ever seen her before on this show. And here she is fantastic at being sort of the reason for anybody to scream into their pillow. Okay, so because the romantic relationship is between a lesbian and a heterosexual, it does make Feel Good separate from other shows in its genre. Yes, the supporting characters will crack you up, especially the eccentric ones who are part of May's Addict Anonymous support group, but May and George are at the heart of Feel Good, a show that is witty and endearing and brutally honest. You'll definitely want to see it succeed.